This is the NSX-39, also known as the Pocket Miku. It is something I've had my eye on for a while. I've always had an interest in the Miku software, but I never really had the time to get in and experiment with it. I figured this device would be a great introduction into that world. On top of this, the packaging and aesthetic of this device is really unique and fun. I had it shipped from Japan and it recently arrived, so let's make something from it. Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on the channel. My name is Patrick, also known as Nectus, and today we'll be recording my Pocket Miku. This device is light and made of plastic. The plastic isn't the nicest quality in the world, but it's by no means cheap either. It reminds me a lot of those old school handheld game consoles, like the Tamagotchi. The buttons are the same kind of rubber, feeling firm and flexible. It came with 2 stickers that you could place on the device. One with labels of button combos, in English even, and the other with some fantastic Miku art. I had to put the Miku art on it. The button combos are not that complicated, and there are not too many of them, so in this case I chose aesthetic over functionality. I would say this device is completely unnecessary for any musician. The software is significantly more robust, and unless you can get it for a steal, like I did, the software is often cheaper. But as something that I can just plug into some effects pedals and play around with for some ideas, or even as a layer to a bigger piece, I think it's great. It has a niche use case and is honestly just fun to play around with, so I definitely will be using it in the future. Unlike the more modern Vocaloids, the Miku software in this device are actually vocal synthesis. The more modern ones use AI, which is lame and gross, so I will be avoiding those ones. But this uses the same process as my Casio PT100 does to make its sounds. It's called vowel consonant synthesis. Of course, the Miku uses a significantly more advanced version of this, but it's really cool to know that this is actually a digital synth and not some multi-sample AI voice monstrosity. It also seems the company Pyopro, not sure if I'm saying that right, that currently owns the Miku brand and software has no interest in implementing AI features, unlike its cousins in Vocaloid. I decided to plug this into my Chroma console with a light distortion, vowel doubler, reverb, and cassette effect for this VST. The main reason being that I want to give it a warm, early internet vibe to the sounds and differentiate it a bit more from the software that Pyopro makes. I recorded all the vowel sounds built into the Pocket Miku, and then layered them together. I then made it so you can adjust the individual layers and create your own Miku synth choir sound with this library. I've included a link in the bio of this video to a decent sampler library on Gumroad that I've made using this instrument. If you make anything cool with this, please feel free to share with me, I would love to hear. If you have any suggestions for my next video, please feel free to say so in the comments below. I hope you all have as much enjoyment from this as I have, and I hope to see you next time. Best, Patrick.